How's it going, guys? It's Coach Nate from the Yard. Here are 3 keys you need to get in that transformation that you really want. Key number 1, environment. Your environment is extremely important, guys, and you want to make sure the people, the things, the objects, whatever is in your environment is all rooting towards you and the success of your goal. So let's talk about your kitchen. Are the snacks in your cabinet really healthy? When you get home and you're starving, right? And you're looking for something to eat, is your environment still going to help you make the best decisions? You know yourself more than anybody. If those chips are out in the open and you're hungry, you don't have your meal prep ready to go, you're more likely to grab those chips and go back in the old habit. So you're gonna wanna make sure that your environment in your kitchen is set up correctly to help you towards your transformation. For instance, sometimes I ask my clients, hey, are you taking protein right now? And the answer that I get is typically, yeah, when I remember. The reason why you guys aren't remembering is because that protein is probably not out in the open. And you wanna make sure that protein is sitting on the shelf ready to go, so you can see it every day, so you can see the vitamins you should be taking, so you can see the protein that you should be drinking. Let's make sure that those fruits and vegetables are out in the open where we can see it. Let's make sure that our refrigerator isn't filled with last week's burgers from In-N-Out. We want to make sure that our environment is as healthy as possible. Another thing, your friends, you might have to disappear a while you're trying to get started in this process of your transformation. Your friends are pulling you to the buffet instead of pulling you to the gym. You might have to distance yourself just for a little bit, guys. What you're gonna find is the friends that are really for you and believe in you, they are either gonna come with you and make the change with you, or say, you know, it's okay, go ahead and focus on your training for a little bit. Let me know if you need anything. Number 2 key component is going to be your routine. Your routine is very important. You want to sit down and really strategize on what your routine should be. Pick your workout days, pick the meals you're going to eat, the days you're going to cook, the days you're going to meal prep. Whatever your strategy needs to be, you need to sit down and figure out your routine. Once you come up with your routine, you want to stick with it. Now, in the beginning, you're gonna have to tweak it just a little bit. You might wake up on a Monday and say, oh, I want to work out at this time, but you might forget a meeting. Oh man, my meetings are typically on Mondays. Then you might have to switch that workout to another day, or you might have to move it from the morning to the evening. In the beginning, it's gonna take some time to get it all the way right, but you want to stick to it. So it might take a little bit of time to get it perfect and fit for your lifestyle, but once you figure it out, guys, stick to it. That third and final major piece is gonna be your rest. You want to make sure that you're resting every day. Typically, when we get into a new phase of things like waking up early for workouts and meal prepping, sometimes what we tend to do is we neglect rest, right? We tend to wake up early in the morning, go ahead and drink that energy drink. Hey, you know, I'll be doing the same thing. I drink my energy drinks as well, but we want to make sure that we're getting the proper rest. Let your mind rest. This is a hard one, man. Sometimes we might go to bed early, but our mind keeps going and going and going. Hey, rest a little bit. Take some time to meditate. Take some time to pray. Take some time to get in that word. If you don't know how to do those things, I'm available. I got some resources for you that can help you do those things. Rest. So you might have to delete the apps on your phone before you go to bed. You might have to turn those notifications off. You might have to go on do not disturb. We want to make sure we're staying on top of that rest, making sure our mind is fully shutting down. If it takes you an hour to go to sleep, sometimes for me it takes me about 30-40 minutes to wind down. If you know you need to be asleep by 9, go ahead and try to get to bed by 8:20. Now, I know you guys with kids, I got 3 of them. It's hard for us to get to bed on time sometimes, but you're gonna find that when your routine is fully intact, you're gonna be able to plug in specific things. You're gonna be able to plan for bedtime. You're gonna be able to plan for your dinner a little bit better, because once you get organized, everything around you has to get organized with you. It's hard, but Stay true to yourself because you are doing this for you, and it is okay to be selfish for your health, to be selfish for your mental health, okay? Now, if you're listening to all these components and you're like, man, coach, this is really tough. I've placed a link in the description below. I want to help you, okay? This is what I do on the daily. I help people find out what works for them. So, click the link in the bio. Let's connect. Let's figure out a time, come together, and I will help you plan all this stuff out and we can get you going towards that transformation, okay? As you always know, there's no pressure when you're anointed. I'll see you Monday.